is our very last morning.
So cry.
I'm trying not to cry, baby girl, but we've had so much fun, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss our room, especially that jacuzzi tub. This is so awesome. But it hasn't quite ended yet. We have breakfast reservations at Ohana with our friends. It's Joey's World, and we're going to be at Hollywood Studios until lunchtime. So, say hi, Josie.
Hi, Daisy.
All right, so I did our little intro for the day already, for the last day, Daddy.
I know, I just completed my game of Tetris, fitting everything into the car.
You see all that?
Good Lord Almighty. I know when we go to Vegas in June and Disneyland in June, we're gonna have to pack a lot lighter. Because I'm gonna have bowling balls with me too then.
Well, we know what we're gonna be packing for. That's the thing with you know, wintertime and in Florida.
Yeah.
You never know what you're gonna get, and it's a good thing we actually did pack for cooler weather.
Had both.
Yeah, we had both. So
in a quarter of a mile.
It's been a long, strange trip.
It's been a really good trip.
It's been a great
There's
trip.
been a lot of weirdness.
It's okay. So let's kind of recap a little bit while we're on our way.
Well, yeah, let's recap the weirdness, and then we'll finish with positive. I'll let you recap the weirdness.
I wonder why she didn't mean to do that. Okay, so first day we have Magic Band issue. Well, we have issues checking into our room.
We were supposed to check. We put in for early check-in at what, 7 o'clock?
I put we were arriving before 7 o'clock, and normally when I do that,
you get a room by 1.
You usually get a room by 1-ish, you know, in that area. 12, 1. Well, we were told when we, you know, after half a day at Epcot that our room
4 o'clock.
It was gonna be at 4 o'clock. Okay. Well, 4 o'clock came and went, no room.
5 o'clock came and went, no room.
Yeah, but so we finally got a room around 5:30.
5:30, almost 6.
Stay to the left to Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom,
And then
Hollywood Studios.
our Magic Bands didn't work in the room. Josie's worked.
And Joe's, no.
Yeah,
Joe's worked and one of Sarah's worked.
Yes.
Mine.
Well, and Josie's worked. So we had to go play the scramble
and try to figure out getting the Magic Bands reprogrammed. As it turned out, the battery on the doors was bad.
Yes. Okay. So then we get ours working. Joe stopped working. We spent a lot of time going back and forth to guest services at the resort. Yes.
The concierge at the resort.
Yes.
Trying to get the Magic Bands all working.
Yes.
It took us 2 days.
Yes. I mean, it was just so that was kind of the start of it.
Now they all worked at the resort. I mean, at the parks just fine, but the resorts are on a different system.
Yes.
So at the resorts, they were not working like they were supposed to.
Yes. Okay. So. Couple days, you know, kind of settles down. You know, nothing else too weird. We're good. And then we go to the party on Tuesday night, the Christmas party.
Almost immediately when we walk through the gates.
We walk through the gates. The kids are over to the side dancing and having fun.
Right in front of Town Hall.
There's no one around them. Nothing. Then all of a sudden, this woman kind of comes barreling it through the middle of them, trips over her own feet, and falls over.
Face plants on the concrete, and like almost takes Hannah and Matthew down with her, scares the kids half to death. They thought they had caused it, which they hadn't.
Yeah, they thought they had caused it. They did not touch her. She tripped on her own. She even admitted it. But it was just like weird. I was getting ready to start filming because they were so cute dancing around.
Yeah.
And as soon as I started to hit record, all of a sudden this woman just kind of comes and goes,
just plop. Right in the middle of them.
I'm like, did that just happen? What? And then you had.
She ended up being okay.
Yeah, but then that same night you had a grown male trying to take away parade viewing from a 5-year-old kid.
Our daughter.
And you know.
And he was a jerk about it.
He was a total jackass
In
about
fact,
it.
it's a wonder I didn't end up being bailed out that night.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was.
After that.
It was getting ready to get really ugly until he got scared seeing the change in your face.
Now okay, so for the castle show and the parade for the Christmas party, the hub is insane.
I will not ever do it again.
Now I'm glad that Josie got to see the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad she did it, and I appreciate the value in the show.
Yes.
I do. But it's not the show or the parade that I have the issue with. It's the other guests who are so inconsiderate of everyone else around them.
Yes.
That I have an issue with.
Yes.
And, you know, even Joe and Sarah said this was the craziest Christmas party they'd ever been to.
Yes.
And they've been to a number of them.
Yes.
So it was absolutely insane. So if we ever do a Christmas party again,
I won't care.
We'll do rides.
Yeah, we'll do rides or characters or something.
Or characters and stuff like
and then catch the late parade like over in Frontierland.
Yeah. Or Liberty Square.
Or Liberty Square. So that same night, you know, we're kind of getting over the whole Gooch nearly going to prison thing.
Stay to the left.
And so
Magic Kingdom.
we're
Hollywood Studios.
So 2 days prior to this, Josie had ridden Space Mountain for the first time. She was a happy girl. We were happy for her because she was so excited. And then she gets on the ride at the party, and this cast member doesn't even, just eyeballs her, doesn't even give her a chance to stand up straight, and says, "No, you're not tall enough," and dismisses her.
But she had already ridden it before.
And she had,
and had room to spare.
And then this cast member throws her team under the bus. Said, "Well, I don't know why they let her ride it."
Because she measured up.
Yeah, because she measured up. And then the next day, she got on Flight of Passage. No problem.
And then a couple days after that, she gets on Space Mountain again and has room to spare.
Yeah.
Exit right to Magic Kingdom.
We did all the mountains.
You
That's
did do
exactly
all the
right.
mountains yesterday.
You did all the mountains yesterday.
She did all of the mountains.
She did Space Mountain and Big Thunder Mountain and Splash Mountain all in one morning.
All in one morning. But and then we have we got the Phantasmic dining package for Hollywood Studios.
That was the next night.
We got, for that morning's breakfast. So the next night, 4 minutes before the show's supposed to start,
it's going to be delayed.
It's going to be delayed due to technical difficulties. And then would they wait 30 minutes before they tell us that
it's canceled?
It's canceled. And then we had the woman with the obnoxiously long balloon string, like almost hit us in the head. I mean, she's like so far up that I can't even make out her face, but her balloon is like hitting me in the head. And so we had the
obnoxious balloon incident.
The obnoxious balloon incident. And then yesterday we're getting off the bus to Magic Kingdom, and this jackass clips Josie in the leg because he's got to get to a dining reservation.
You're going to run over a 5-year-old because you have to get to a dining reservation you couldn't get up early enough for? And she was complaining about her knee hurting for a good 30 minutes after that.
Yeah. I literally had to restrain this one.
Because I almost went and chased him down.
Yeah.
I literally, it's a miracle I didn't end up in jail this trip.
Yeah, and it looked like he was running his butt over to
the Contemporary.
The Contemporary. I guess he had Icky Mickey.
Probably Chef Mickey's.
Icky Chef Mickey's.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another thing. We have our Sarah and I have our list. But it's just there's other little things that happen too that just made this trip incredibly weird. However, we have had some positives. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so first off, I cannot tell you how thankful and grateful we are for the Watkins family.
Oh, they are amazing. Amazing.
They are amazing people, and we have loved every second that we've had an opportunity to spend with them this week. Hannah and Matthew are amazing kids.
Yes.
And they have been wonderful, amazing friends to Josie this week. And I hope Josie has been wonderful, amazing right back to them.
Yes.
Joe and Sarah are some of the best people that I've ever been around. I had the opportunity to be around, and I really have
come to think of them as family in many ways. And
I'm
actually
getting a little misty
you know
right
how
now
you
thinking
just,
about
you know how you just you click with folks.
Yes.
And it's that kind of thing where you have that comfort level to say, hey, we're going to go do this, and they're fine with it. And if they say, hey, we're going to go do this, and we're fine with it, even if we know we're going to come back together at some point. And that's
left on 7.
that's hard to find.
yes.
That level of comfort and that feeling of
Family.
family. So that has been amazing. We've had some amazing cast member experiences.
Yes.
From the cast member at the hub that interacted with Josie, to the character interactions that we've had, to the cast member at Tony's Town Square yesterday that was looking out for Josie when we didn't even ask him to.
Oh yeah, that was another adult that was
tried
trying
to stand up in front of Josie.
Yeah,
for
to
a
block
parade,
her view.
for a festival of fantasy parade that happens every day.
Yeah.
Then we've had some amazing meals. We've had an amazing time here.
Yeah.
We've had a lot of firsts. Josie has had.
This has been a monumental trip for her.
She rode Space Mountain for the first time. She rode Flight of Passage for the first time. She's able to do the 44-inch rides now. So the next milestone really is 48. So, and that can happen within the next year if we don't watch out the way she's growing.
Lord.
The only thing that we probably didn't do that we could have is Expedition Everest.
Yeah.
And that might be new for April.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we actually have Animal Kingdom planned for that, but
we'll see.
But all in all, it's been a strange trip.
Amazing trip.
But it's been amazing, and
and it's our first DVC stay, so that's our first.
Yes.
And I will say that the Saratoga Springs has been an amazing resort. We really enjoyed it.
Great.
A lot of it probably had to do with our location, because we had a fantastic location for our room.
Yes.
Hi, we've got reservations for our I kind of lost track of what I was saying.
The room.
The room location was fantastic. We were right across the street from the carriage house. The quick service at Saratoga Springs was
probably the best I've ever experienced.
It was a very pleasant surprise.
Your daddy, that was our second hotel.
I know.
It was.
We're having breakfast with Mickey and Stitch and Lilo and Pluto this
we're
morning.
back at the Poly today for Ohana breakfast.
Who's gonna eat breakfast with us?
It's Joey's World.
Joey's World is joining us for breakfast this morning. It's gonna be so much fun.
So we're about to head in.
Daddy,
And Josie is rocking that Three Caballeros shirt.
Yes, she is.
Daddy, this was the second hotel we were.
It is the second hotel we stayed at.
Well, second hotel she stayed at.
Yeah. Well, we together.
Yeah.
And tell me children don't remember this stuff.
She remembered. She remembered as soon as we pulled up.
Yep. I love this place. Oh.
We did the cookie thing yesterday, and then we had
Really? Say hello to our friends from Miss Joey's World. How about that, Joey?
That's right.
Not a bad view for breakfast.
Go ahead.
We got some fruit.
a princess always comes first.
Well,
Oh, the welcome bread. Yummy. How many dishes? That's a lot of food.
This is going to be my superstition.
Hi, Josie. That's great.
Hi, Mickey.
Now, Mickey, you have one of your biggest. You also have one of your biggest fans over here with Joey.
Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, go ahead and have us.
I love you, Mickey.
Oh.
With all my heart and soul.
Oh.
I love Mickey.
And thank you. You make my day all so special.
Yeah, and I love your outfit too.
Yeah.
Isn't that sweet, Mickey?
I give Mickey another hug.
Thank you, Mickey.
Thank you, Mickey.
Hi, Lilo. How are you? Go ahead, Josie. Go give hugs. Oh. I love your dress, Lilo. It's my favorite color.
Lilo, she's been working on her hula move. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
You know, her dance this year, she's in her production, on her production team, and their theme is Lilo and Stitch.
Yes.
Yes.
That's great.
Oh. Oh, thank you, Lilo.
Lilo, you have another fan over here.
Mr. Joey.
Joey.
You can get by here, honey.
Lovely Lilo.
There goes every time.
Uh-oh.
How you doing? I'll tell you what. This is making it also special.
Josie, sit down on your booty, please.
Wait.
Yeah.
Lilo is beautiful, isn't she?
Yes, she is. Give Scrump a hug for us. Oh, he's swimming?
Swimming around? Yeah. I need to swim around here.
Yeah, swim around and give her a hug.
Go give her a hug.
Josie,
Go give her a hug. Go ahead. Thank you, Lilo.
Thank you, Lilo.
Isn't that cool? There she goes. Go, Mickey. Go, Mickey. Go, Josie. Go.
Hey, baby girl.
That's it. Go, Josie. Go, Josie. Go, Josie. Good job, baby girl.
Yeah.
You know how to parade, baby.
Yes, you do. All right, you're on.
Mitch, how are you? Awesome.
That's crazy.
Yes, the 3 caballeros. Yes.
You know who else she likes? She likes the king of rock and roll.
Elvis Presley. When we asked,
We're caught in a trap.
so Stitch, I have to tell you, with her dance troupe, she is in a production group, and their theme this year is Lilo and Stitch.
Yes.
She's a hula dancer. Oh, gotta show those moves off.
That's right.
Oh. Oh. Thank you, Stitch.
Thank you, Stitch. Now, Stitch, you've got another fan over here. Joey.
Yes.
Good morning, Stitch.
We're not taking Stitch home, I'm sorry.
We'll meet Pluto on the way out.
I'm here.
He's waiting for us at the door.
Look at that.
Are
we using the band as a charge?
We're using a band. Okay, it's going to be a
Bye, Stitch. Goodness. Oh, she loves you, Pluto. Oh my goodness. Oh, he got you.
Look your face.
Big smile, princess.
Josie, turn around and look.
Yay! Look at the camera. Nice.
Oh, family. Bye, Tiki guy. I'll miss you, sir.